drawing for as long as I can remember. I had a lot of learning disabilities when I was a kid, so numbers and words didn't come easy for me in school, but art was that one escape and one thing I really excelled at. And in middle school, I actually got the opportunity to apply to SOCIA, which is South Orange County School of Arts. And I had a little portfolio, and I had to have an interview and all that stuff, and it was really nerve-wracking. But I got into the program, and it was especially designed for people who are talented in the arts and to kind of help them along with their art career. So in high school, I got a lot more art and painting and drawing and sculpting and all that kind of stuff than most other kids would have. So it really helped my confidence level, and yeah, I've been drawing ever since. I don't really have any goals because I just do art for something for myself, and I've actually been drawing and painting, but this is my first real artist showcase because I've been really nervous and scared to kind of share my art with other people. It's always been a really personal thing for me, and so tonight it's just all about having fun and actually showing my art for once, which never happens, and I hope that everyone likes it, and you know, I hope to get a good response, and I want to say thanks to my friends, family, and my boyfriend who really pushed me to kind of apply for Raw Artists and kind of share my art with the world, so thanks guys. A lot of my drawings are all about, well, it was really hard for me to start drawing for a couple of years because a lot of my friends and other artists that I looked up to were really into anime and manga, and I could just never draw that way. I love the style, but I could just never get into it, and I just kind of gave up, realizing like, hey, I'm just never going to be this good, and I just kept comparing myself to other people, my other art friends and stuff like that. But then it just started to click, and I found a lot of good concepts that I started really working with, and from those concepts I developed my paintings that I have at the show tonight. A lot of them have to do with my background, which my heritage, I'm half Hispanic, and I talked to my mother about it, and when she was growing up it was really not okay to be Mexican or anything not white. And you know, talking to her and, you know, getting to know that side of my culture was really interesting and kind of sad. And you know, I just want to embrace everyone's culture, and you know, it's really sad that, you know, I'm glad America's gone that a long way, but obviously we all know that there was a time where not everyone was accepted. So that's a lot of is very predominant in my art, as well as being a female, and it all has to do with my personal goal, like personal realizations of transitioning out from being a teenager and going into womanhood, and that weird spot in between that you're not really a woman yet, but you kind of are, and you don't really want to accept that you're like a woman and you could be a mother one day, but you also don't want to give up your childlike, you know, things, and obviously just kind of dress like a little kid because I still like that stuff. And so it has to do with, like, you know, understanding what growing up and being an adult or grown up is, and it's pretty crazy. The first painting that I brought with me is based around my Hispanic and Mexican heritage. It's a girl with bright purple hair riding a piñata. And that has a lot to do with like the fun that I have and thinking about my culture, and you know, the beauty of all the colors, and how Mexico is just such a bright and beautiful place. And I also like the fragility of piñatas, which are so beautiful, but then you hit them and then you get stuff. I don't really understand that concept. It's so weird. It's so funny. The reason why I got into Raw is I've had a few friends of mine actually do Raw events before in LA, and I've attended their events to support them, and you know, it's always been really fun to see what kind of art's out there, and music acts and fashion, and they're just always like so much fun to be in. And I didn't even know that they had an Orange County branch, and I happened to just be looking for art shows, I don't even know where, and I saw a call for artists, and I applied. Didn't really think anything of it because, like I said, this is my first time really getting my name out there, and you know, I don't really have a portfolio of all these cool things that I've done and whatever, but yeah, Tyler called me back and he said that he'd love to have me in the show, which I was super shocked by, but I'm really happy to be here. Everyone is really nice, caring, and super helpful, and so I'm really excited for tonight. You guys can check out my Raw Artist profile to learn more about me and contact me. It's rawartist.org/Zilla308. That's ZILLA 308. Thank you, bye. My name is Stephanie and I'm a raw artist.